good friend.
Yo. I just left work. I'm on the way to pick my babies up. But look, man. I really, a lot of this shit that's out here is very performative. So, for all you niggas that have performative love and care, this message is not for you. This message is for the people who genuinely love human beings and, just do shit from the heart and from the spirit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking straight to the pure souls out there, like myself, right? But we have to be able to understand that this shit out here is crucial. This shit is vicious. This shit is unforgiving. And not only do we have to understand that, like, not only is it mandatory, it's imperative that we understand that, but we also have to comprehend it and be able to conform it and flip it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta acrobat it so we can teach these babies the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? The more and more we get on or get older, bitch, you wasn't trying to go left at first. Now you want to go left. Come on. I'm going to let you through. I'm being nice today. But the longer we go on, there's going to be more distractions. The beautiful thing about it, and it's one thing that I noticed about people who are complaining about hip-hop not being on the top 40, is I thought about it being a good thing, right? Because we as a black people, we as a black culture, our art, what we say, how we say it, where we from, and what we do, wasn't never fit to tailor mainstream. Mainstream wasn't never the point of call that shit emphasis. Like, it wasn't the point of emphasis for niggas ever. People were creating out of pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you went through in your life, you left it on that page, or you left it on that canvas, or you left it on that microphone, or you left it in that sculpture, or you left it on the, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever your God-given talent is where you left it. It's where they left it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have so many prolific, just black artists. You know what I'm saying? Like poets and musicians. Like, that's the reason why COINTELPRO was so heavy in them, in the 50s and 60s. They was tapping Nina Simone's phone and tapping everybody that did music, or anybody that was able to get the attention of black people being positive. You feel what I'm saying? If you're being positive and you got a positive message, and your message is it's a message of, hey, my lips is chapped as fuck, I'm trying to lift my lip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be extra sexy or nothing, but anyway, I am sexy. I'm sexy, motherfucker. But now look, but for anybody who was grouping together niggas and who had a music to rally niggas up, to be positive and go do what they need to do and go, you know what I'm saying, and get their purpose out of something, shit like that, they tapped them phones. They killed them. They did everything that they could do off in their way to step on that shit. And then they hold up, what the fuck going on here? And then they condition niggas to do it to each other. And I understand this because I had it done to me a few times. Being on the internet, trying to understand, okay, what does all this shit mean? And I know I got a good word. I know I got a good sermon. I know I got a good piece of content to give out to people to help. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know the shit that the power that I possess, I know is dope. And can't nobody tell me different. So when niggas was hating on me and talking down on me and trying to step on my platform, it rubbed me the wrong way. And it always rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I also know, like I said before, a lot of these niggas, their actions are performative. You feel what I'm saying? These niggas be acting crazy and acting angry and they acting mad and they acting sad and they acting like they gonna do this and they acting like they gonna do that when these niggas is soft as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never try to be no tough ass nigga. I grew up in a neighborhood with a bunch of tough ass niggas, and a lot of niggas that niggas scared of are people that I love dearly, and they my friends and my partners. And I wasn't no tough ass nigga. I was just a regular nigga growing up in the hood. But I'm very much have the essence of South Dallas, Texas. Is in my bones, in my veins. So when I'm brought up the wrong way or somebody trying to Debo a nigga, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna happen. Now, the crazy thing about that is, here's the X factor in that. The internet. The internet gives niggas an extra veil to be performative. It gives niggas an extra layer of protection to be a bitch ass nigga. You know? So if you're moving around with a pure soul, you don't go out looking for fights, you're not aggressive, you just being you, having fun. And that's the thing that these niggas who are performative don't motherfucking like, is that you're able to be yourself and people actually fuck with you for being yourself. These niggas gotta create characters. These niggas have to create others, like they have to do all this shit just so they can be accepted because they're not comfortable with who they really motherfucking are. These bitches gotta keep giving their body out to these niggas and keep doing this random shit because these bitches is not comfortable with who they really are. These niggas gotta keep fucking with these weird ass hoes and doing this awful ass shit, and they act like bitches and they really awesome bitches and they gossip like hoes and do all this shit, and because that's who they really are. That's who they really are in their spirit, and they're not comfortable enough for people to like them and say, you know what, I'm just being me. And if being you is a mess ass nigga and all that extra shit, and that's just you, but I'm not talking to you right now. Because we'll get to you bitch ass niggas, you know, pretty soon. Up close and personal. But I think that a lot of this shit is going to drive people, well, I don't want to say drive them crazy because these niggas already crazy, but I just think it's just time for people just to realize, or better yet, I put it like this, and I'm gonna put a pin in this shit because I can be long-winded at times. People need to get their discernment right. You feel what I'm saying? Your discernment is off because you've been conditioned by all this internet shit to do all this extra shit. 99.5% of this shit is not even fucking real. 99.5 of this 99.5 of this how I want to say this, 99.5% of this of the information that's put out not even fucking real, or either it's not fucking real or it don't fucking matter. And so if you're a person who you keep your face glued to the black mirror, like you're never going to realize that this shit, that they flipped the script right in front of your motherfucking eyes. A lot of these niggas are performative. That's why when niggas say for entertainment purposes only, you know what I'm saying? I kind of cringe a little bit sometimes when people say that, because these niggas are going to die being entertained. They're gonna fucking die being entertained. They're going to die. You hear me? They're gonna die being entertained. You know, and I ain't the first nigga that said that. You know, Erykah Badu said that shit in an interview in a magazine that I read. I got at the crib, and I'm gonna analyze and break that down too. Is that people are going to die being entertained. You niggas don't want to listen, like you niggas don't want to pay attention, like you niggas don't want to do shit, but be freaky ass niggas and funky bitches and stanky hoes, and you're forever going to be broke, not financially but spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You're forever going to be fucked up in a state of mind that you're never going to get back right, and you're just going to accept any and everything. Like you never gonna change nothing. Like you never gonna create something that change somebody's life. You ain't never gonna be shit. Only because you choose not to, and you choose to succumb to all this dumbass shit that niggas be doing. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm about to pick my babies up. You know what I'm saying? And we'll leave it at that, man. It's TRILLPILL. Y'all know my slogans. Mind your mental to be monumental. Stay trill and heal. And most of all, stay mentally trill, man. I'm gone. Love yourself. And fuck these niggas. Goddamn it. I'm out.